everybody, Backyard Bullion here. Welcome to episode 107 of In Focus Friday. Now, last week our regular scheduled programming was interrupted by two absolutely amazing 1 ounce gold coins, the Queen's Beast Griffin and Queen's Beast Dragon, that I had very briefly in my possession as part of some intermediary services I was offering for some buyers and sellers over on the forum. Well worth a look if you have not done so already, because those coins are absolutely sublime. There's a link down in the description below. Now this week business has returned to usual, and we're going to be having a look at the Mermaid Rising. Please do forgive me if I call it the Rising Mermaid, which, to be honest, I don't really know why they called it the other way around, but anyway, that's a point for later on in the video. From Fiji, it is an interesting coin which I picked up through goldsilver.be. I saw it, thought it looked attractive, and thought it would make great In Focus Friday cannon fodder. Now, actually, before we have a look at the coin, incidentally, what we're going to be doing for the next couple of weeks is clearing through some of the stock of coins which I've got. So if you want to see a sneak peek of what we're going to look at next week, make sure you stick around to the end of this episode. So no votes today, but make sure you have a look and see what we're going to do next time. Here is the Mermaid Rising, or Rising Mermaid I should say, because it's rising out of the water, so I don't really understand why they don't call it the Rising Mermaid, but anyway, that's semantics, I suppose. Here is the coin itself. It is a Fijian coin from the Scottsdale Mint, 1 ounce of 99 silver, 39 silver, as you can see on the right of the coin there. Mermaid Rising written on there, and you have the mermaid coming out of the water. Now, the mermaid is something which actually has a little bit of history connected to it from Fiji, so this isn't just some kind of stylistic design. There was a number of different, what was thought to be mermaids in the 1800s, but they really weren't. They were just monkeys that had been stitched to the back end of fish, and there were a number of these different specimens which were found on the Fijian islands and kept in various different exhibits and museums, I think one of which was even in New York. However, they have sadly been lost through the ages, through time, through fire, and just generally disappearing, I was going to say misappearing, mysteriously disappearing is the phrase I wanted to say. So it's got a little bit of kind of connection to the theme, and I picked this up from goldsilver.be, last group order, and it's an interesting coin, definitely. It caught my eye, certainly different from your regular coin, and I thought actually it would look perhaps a little better than it did when I got it. So, you know, there's a lot here that could have been done to really make this coin shine, I guess. I mean, I know it's very shiny, it's silver, but you know, the design is it's just a bit lackluster in my opinion. First of all, the head of the mermaid looks like it's been decapitated from the body. There's not enough kind of texture and detail around the water of it to kind of really tell that it is in fact water, and it's just been obscured. It also looks like a Medusa's head, very ugly Greek mythological creature with snakes for hair. You know, the torso hasn't got a great amount of detail, and the fin really doesn't as well. It's just basically a slightly shiny island within the water, and the fin there sticking out from the bottom just doesn't really look like a fin in my head. So, you know, when you look at the bigger picture, yeah, it looks okay, but I'd like to see a little bit more effort put into that design. I think it could have gone even further and looked really good. You know, even the kind of texturing of the coin there to see what looks like water, I think that could have been done a lot better as well. We see some really great coins and designs coming out of the Scottsdale Mint, which this is from, and this one just seems to have a little bit of lackluster to it. And you could see that from the reactions from quite a lot of people who picked this up and also maybe had a few more minutes to think about purchasing it than I did when I purchased this as part of the group order last time. It's got a low mintage though, that's a good thing, 15,000, but it is a slightly premium coin, so you know, it's not necessarily going to, I think, really set the world on fire as a premium coin. One thing that I do like, and I like this on a lot of these different Fijian coins, is the back crest. I like the Fiji crest, it looks very cool indeed, and you've got here the kind of brush vertical scratch finish is what I'm going to call it. It looks really good and I love it, and I think it absolutely brings a lot of texture and quality to this coin indeed. Now when this coin's actually supplied, it's in a Scottsdale cardboard sleeve, so you can't actually enjoy that Fijian side. You have to cut it out of the cardboard sleeve, which, you know, is technically OMP, original mint packaging, but I don't know, it's not necessarily a coin that you want to keep in the OMP. Now, it's one to enjoy, don't get me wrong, and I feel like I've been quite negative on this. There are a lot worse coins out there, certainly from the Royal Mint this year, not to mention the Royal Mint Lunar Pig. That is awful. If you don't know my thoughts and opinions on that, then head on over to the thread on the Silver Forum, because it's a pretty horrific coin. Certainly takes a rivaling from the horrible zombie dog last year. Anyway, look, I digress into the world of Royal Mint stupidity. This coin, 5 out of 10 I'm going to give it. It's average, it's not going to set the world on fire. I like it, but I don't really love it, if that makes sense to you. But I'd love to know your opinions. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your score out of 10 for this particular coin, and do comment if you've got some or if you're planning to pick some up. I do like to know that. Now, what we're going to be focusing on next week is the Rum Runner. So the Rum Runner is a very cool coin, it's the start of a new series, but we'll go into all of that next week. If you'd like to see that, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'll be putting this video up next Friday, so hit the subscribe button, and if you want to get a notification when that video goes live, make sure you hit the alarm bell. And as always, if you like this video, if you like that Rising Mermaid coin, then please do hit the thumbs up button and share this video around on your social media. That helps everything that I do here on my channel to continue to grow it and get those views on through the YouTube algorithm. Otherwise, that is all I have to say. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend ahead. Thank you so much for watching, and please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe for more.